Hello, my name is Emily and I'm an intern for Sojourner House, and today I'm going to be explaining how to make a zine and also demonstrating how to make a zine. So basically a zine is a miniature magazine. It requires very little materials for this. Pretty much the only required materials are a piece of 8 by 11 printer paper and a pair of scissors, and then whatever utensils of creation you would like to use, whether that be collage or colored pencil or markers or paints even. You can get really creative with it and just explore a lot of different options as far as what you want to do. So here's an example. This is this is kind of a demo example on how to fold a zine, but pretty much it has 6 pages on the inside and then a front and back cover. And this is what it looks like unfolded. And it's really easy. It's great because you can, and then there it is. And I'll show you how to fold that in a bit. But it's great that you can unfold it like that because essentially all of your designs will be on one side of the paper unfolded, and you could hypothetically print this on a printer and distribute it out. For this activity, I want you to come up with 5 to 6 things that are in your happiness toolkit. Things that make you happy when you're down, things that you go back to constantly to lift your spirits and bring you joy. I will be doing a demo on how to create this zine and also little tips along the way. So stay tuned and get zining. Here I'm just collecting my materials that I'll be using for the zine. Just to show you, I have a lot of different pens and tissue paper and stuff to put it all together, like tape and glue. And now I will be folding this. So basically to make this zine, you just have to fold in half this way, which is the hamburger way, and I'm using the side of a pen to get a crisper edge. And then you fold it in half again. I guess that is the hamburger way again. So again with the pen, that's a helpful thing. This paper that I was using was a little bit thicker than normal printer paper because it came from my sketchbook, so yours will probably be a lot easier to fold than mine was. Yes, and then the last fold over, and then we're going to unfold it and fold it in half the hamburger way and cut one cut down to the middle like that. And then unfold it, pinch the 2 sides together, put them forward in a little accordion, and fold it in on itself. And then you have a little book. There you go. It might be easier to unfold the zine at this point to work on it if you want a flatter surface. And if you labeled the page numbers, you'll be able to tell what pages you are working on. Here I am deciding on the composition for my cover. I had decided upon some tissue paper, and I was going to kind of work in a collage style for the majority of this this zine, a collage style, and in working in tandem with pen and other types of drawing. So yeah, this is what I decided on. I decided to doodle on the first page like this, and I titled it The Smile Supply.
This is the first page of my zine, page number 1. I had decided upon my collage materials already. I had gone through the New Yorker magazine and the New York Times and cut out images that I wanted to use. And I already sort of had an idea for this page, like I said. So as of right now, I am working on cutting the images and figuring out how I will layer them. It's always a good idea to sketch out your pages kind of before you go for them. As you can see kind of at the top of my screen here, I have a little plan that I had made for this page. It is a good idea to plan out your pages before you do them. And before that you started this activity, you should have created a list of your 6 things so that you knew what was going to be on the pages and kind of planned that out a little bit more before jumping right into it. You know, this process does take a little bit of time, but it's really rewarding and you can reproduce it, and it's just really exciting to have your own little book at the end of it.
This is the finished product. It's a little zine about things that make me happy. I started off with you know, when I'm sad, I read. I like to get lost in a story. Listening to music and dancing also helps me feel better. And talking with my friends and family that love me and care about me, lift me up, make me feel safe, and doing art, which I thought was pretty fitting as this is making art. So this was an act of making art. So and then I just ended off with these little dogs because I feel like they needed to be included somewhere. Smile, tell someone you love them, make art, breathe. Just little reminders for myself. I hope this video was helpful, and I can't wait to see what y'all come up with.